Hello everyone, welcome to my Lego room. I'm TJ the Brickwright, and today we are going to be announcing the winner of the Mynock 2024 contest. I want to apologize to everybody about the volume on the last few videos. It has been struggling a little bit, and I apologize. It's the settings on my computer versus how it uploads is a little different, but let me know in this one if it worked out, because I'm trying really hard to get that fixed. Anyway, before we go any further, sorry, I got a little hair. Yeah. Before we go any further, we need to talk about who the contest this year will be replacing in Mynock Squadron. As many of you know, Cade Oram, the leader of Mynock Squadron, passed away in last year's contest. He died in battle with his boots on, as they'd say, and sacrificed himself to give everybody a clear escape. As many of you know, after that, Mynock 5 was promoted to Mynock 1, and then we replaced Mynock 5 last year, and this year we are going to be replacing Mynock 4. This is Greg Oram's ship. And what has happened to Greg Oram, you might be asking yourself. And thankfully, nothing. But after Cade's death last year, Greg was evaluating his life and realized that Mynock Squadron is one of the more deadly positions that you can be put in the Rebel and Resistance alliance, if you will. So what he decided, since Greg had a family and was actually expecting a child after his father passed away in battle, after his father was shot down, Greg decided that it wasn't worth it anymore, and he wanted to focus on his family and focus on raising his son, just like his father did when he was being raised. His father was there the whole time he was growing up, and even though he isn't around anymore, Greg wanted to make sure that he was there for his children as well. So that is who is being replaced, is Mynock 4. And funny enough, Mynock 1, the original Mynock 1, was created partially by me, and Mynock 4 was created by my son. So it was kind of fun little family dynamic that was happening in there already. And that's one of the reasons why I included it and included the particular backstory. But anyway, you guys aren't just here for that, right? You guys didn't want to just, have a little review of Mynock 4, although it is one of my favorite lore ships because of the Y-wing engines that were cut off. And you can still see the poles on the back where the Y-wing engines used to be. But they've been modified, obviously, so that the ship would be just a little bit more maneuverable. At least that was the idea. So let's talk about the winner of Mynock 2024 that is going to become Mynock 4. And our winner is The Bandit by Dirk Van Zolen, piloted by Sagan Kral. This is a modified cloak-shaped fighter. And I just want to say congratulations to Dirk Van Zolen for winning the contest. Every single person who entered this contest had multiple votes. I think the lowest score, lowest number of points that anybody got on the ranked choice voting was 6. So every single person who entered this got multiple votes, and the distance between the winner, the first place winner, Dirk, and the second place winner was a matter of 4 points. So congratulations to everybody. Fantastic builds. Everybody got multiple votes from tons of different people, and it was really fun to go through and to see that every single person got a vote. As a matter of fact, I actually didn't get to vote in this particular one. I totally forgot to do that. And wow, it's such a great feeling to have such great builders and such a great community of people to come together and to support each other and to vote for each other's builds. It was absolutely fantastic. I love it. So before we go too much further, I have actually sent an email off to Dirk already, letting him know that he has won, and we're going to get building on the Mynock squadron version of the ship and see. There's a few parts in here that I know I don't have that are pretty rare as of right now. So it'll be interesting to see what I can come up with to make it work. But hopefully we're able to find everything we need. I know there's a few pieces I definitely don't have. There is a pretty cool feature on this ship where the cockpit actually opens from turning the back engine. So along that huge shaft, there's actually a gear that when you turn the engine, it opens the cockpit. So this is going to be a pretty cool ship. And I'm pretty excited to build it and to share the instructions with all of you. So we will go over his entry again real quick. So not much is known about the history of the Bandit or Sagan Krall. What is known is that the ship has been extensively modified. A mechanic who once assisted Krall with repairs once remarked that by his estimation about 90% of the ship had been replaced or modified. The modifications include a stronger power plant, and this combined with a more powerful engine greatly increased the top speed. It also powers the integrated Class 2 hyperdrive, laser cannons, and deflector shields. The power plant does generate heat, more heat, so multiple heat sinks have been installed to minimize the ship's energy signature. Some hull panels have been removed to help dissipate stored heat faster once the threat of detection has passed. The ship has several external hardpoints. The 4 hardpoints on the ventral side are usually occupied by concussion missiles. So that's that picture right there. Oh, there's an image of the expanding mechanism for the ship. We'll get to that in a minute. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. But here we go. Here's a good overview of the different hard points on the ship. The 4 hard points on the ventral side are usually occupied concussion missiles, but can carry other ordnance. And then 2 hard points are added to the dorsal side, that's the top, to accommodate a variety of specialized pods, such as missile pods, heavy lasers, or sensor suites. So in the top left, we have missiles. In the top right, we have some heavy laser cannons. The bottom left, we have, it looks like to be a sensor array. And then on the bottom right, we have a combination of missile launchers and heavy laser cannons. The hardpoint idea is really smart, and I always liked hardpoint spots on ships. And here, actually, in this picture, you can actually see the clips where the hardpoint connections are. The really clever idea to use clips so they're easily removable. Every time I do hardpoints, I have to custom design some sort of an attachment. So that's pretty impressive. And this is going to be a heck of a build. So you can see that rotation mechanism from the engine going into the corkscrews right there, tied to one of the little tiles with teeth into the slider on the bottom that then moves the front. I mean, it's a lot of it's a lot of this moves that moves that moves that moves that but moves that. But my guess is that this is going to be a pretty awesome build once we're done. So I'm very much looking forward to building an in real life version of the ship so we can see how it all goes together and build our own copies of it to join Mynock Squadron. So congratulations once again to Dirk, and congratulations to everybody who entered the contest. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys what we've been working on here in the Lego room, and I can't wait to show you what we have. All right, so let's do just a real quick teaser of what we have coming. We are going to have Mynock Squadron at brickslopes. Mynock 4 will be gone, and the new Mynock 4 by Dirk will take its place and be on display. It's going to be great. I will have a large base display. I expanded the tar planet from last year, doubled its size, and I also am building a rebel ship that is the largest rebel ship I've ever built. I think it's bigger than the UCS Millennium Falcon. I know it's going to be close. It's not going to be bigger in every direction, but in a couple of the directions, it definitely will be. It's big enough that it can actually fit other ships inside it. So I'm pretty excited. The patrons already have seen hints of what we're working on, and I'll have another video hopefully going out as long as I can make some decent progress as soon as we can. So that is what is going to be happening at Brickslopes this year. I'm very excited to share what we find at Brickslopes and what we see while we're there. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Congratulations once again to Dirk, and great job to everybody who entered the contest. I'm going to be working on this. I'm going to be working on the projects for Brickslopes, and then after Brickslopes, we will get those final instructions out to you guys. So that's going to be 2 weeks from today is going to be Brickslopes, and I'm hoping to set aside some time so that we can actually sit down and get that special exclusive set of instructions out to you guys. And for those of you who have gotten the custom instructions in the past, I hope you'll be excited that this new one will help complete the previous iterations and collections. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and have a great weekend. And we will catch you next time in the Lego room. And until then, play well. Bye.